Top 10 Most Beautiful Rivers in the USA, Nature's Hidden Wonders. Imagine standing on the banks of a river as the sun begins to rise. Mist hovers over the water, birds call in the distance, and the current whispers stories that have flowed for thousands of years. Rivers are more than just waterways. They're the lifeblood of civilizations, shaping landscapes, cultures, and destinies. Today, we journey across America to discover the top 10 most beautiful rivers in the USA, each with its own story carved in water and stone. 1. Colorado River. The Colorado River is nature's architect. For over 6 million years, it has carved the world-famous Grand Canyon, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Native tribes, such as the Hopi and Havasupai, believe the river is sacred, a giver of life in the desert. In modern times, it powers cities through the Hoover Dam and nourishes farms across the West. But beyond its utility, the Colorado River remains an adventurer's paradise, where rafters conquer wild rapids and hikers gaze in awe from canyon rims. It is a reminder of how water shapes not just land, but entire civilizations. 2. Mississippi River. Known as the Father of Waters, the Mississippi River is the second longest in North America, stretching over 2,300 miles. For centuries, indigenous peoples such as the Ojibwe and Choctaw lived along its banks, calling it a sacred highway. Later, French explorers charted it, and steamboats turned it into America's commercial artery. Writers like Mark Twain immortalized it in classics, such as Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Today, the Mississippi is both mighty and mysterious, a river of history, commerce, and culture, flowing from the northern forests of Minnesota to the Gulf of Mexico. 3. Hudson River. The Hudson River flows through the heart of New York, carrying with it stories of discovery and revolution. Dutch explorer Henry Hudson first charted it in 1609, hoping it would lead to Asia. Instead, it became a cradle of American history. The river witnessed Revolutionary War battles and later fueled the Hudson River School of Painters, who captured its scenic valleys in timeless art. Today, the Hudson is more than a river. It's a symbol of resilience. Once polluted, it has been reborn as a clean and thriving ecosystem, proving that nature, like history, can heal. 4. Snake River. The Snake River winds nearly 1,100 miles across the American Northwest, its path as dramatic as its name. It cuts through Hell's Canyon, the deepest gorge in North America, deeper even than the Grand Canyon. For the Nez Perce people, the river has always been sacred, full of salmon and life. In the 1800s, explorers of the Lewis and Clark expedition traced its waters during their quest to map the West. Today, the Snake River offers stunning backdrops of the Grand Teton Mountains, making it one of the most photographed rivers in the country. 5. Columbia River. The Columbia River is a river of power, literally. Spanning over 1,200 miles, it is home to one of the world's largest hydroelectric networks. But its beauty is equally commanding. The Columbia River Gorge, with its towering cliffs and cascading waterfalls like Multnomah Falls, is among the most breathtaking landscapes in the Pacific Northwest. Native legends tell of a great bridge of the gods that once crossed the Columbia, a reminder of how rivers inspire myth as much as history. Today, it is a haven for windsurfers, fishermen, and dreamers alike. 6. Yellowstone River. The Yellowstone River is the last major free-flowing river in the lower 48 states, meaning it has never been dammed. It begins in Yellowstone National Park, cascading over spectacular waterfalls before carving the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. Long before the park was established, Native American tribes like the Crow lived by its waters, calling it the Elk River. When explorers like John Coulter first saw it in the 1800s, they described landscapes so strange people thought they were exaggerating. Today, the Yellowstone River remains wild, untamed, and a powerful symbol of America's natural heritage. 7. Rio Grande. The Rio Grande, or Great River, serves as a natural border between the United States and Mexico. It flows through deserts and canyons, most famously the Santa Elena Canyon in Big Bend National Park. For centuries, indigenous peoples lived along its banks, and later, Spanish explorers followed its course. Today, it is both a source of life and a symbol of division, separating two nations, yet uniting cultures through shared history. The Rio Grande whispers of resilience in harsh landscapes, where its waters sustain life against all odds. 8. Susquehanna River. The Susquehanna River is one of the oldest river systems in the world, predating the Appalachian Mountains. Flowing through Pennsylvania and Maryland, it has been a silent witness to Native American villages, colonial settlements, and the growth of the coal industry. Its name comes from a Lenape word meaning mile wide, shallow river. Today, its rolling waters provide recreation, beauty, and a sense of timelessness. The Susquehanna may not be as famous as the Mississippi, but its history runs just as deep. 9. Kenai River. In the heart of Alaska flows the Kenai River, a turquoise ribbon born from glacial melt. It is world famous for salmon fishing, attracting adventurers from across the globe. For the Dena'ina Athabascans, the river has always been a source of food and spirituality. Surrounded by snow-capped peaks and endless wilderness, the Kenai is more than a river. It is a portal into Alaska's untamed beauty. Imagine standing on its banks, the emerald waters shimmering under the midnight sun. That is the magic of the Kenai. 10. Connecticut River. The Connecticut River is New England's longest river, flowing through 4 states before reaching the Long Island Sound. For centuries, it sustained native tribes like the Pequot and later became vital to colonial trade and shipbuilding. During the fall, its banks explode with colors of red, orange, and gold, drawing visitors from around the world. Covered bridges, quaint towns, and mountain backdrops make the Connecticut River not just beautiful, but deeply nostalgic, a timeless thread woven into America's story. Closing. From the mighty Mississippi to Alaska's emerald Kenai, America's rivers are more than waterways. They are storytellers, carrying legends of indigenous peoples, explorers, artists, and dreamers. They shape the land, sustain life, and inspire awe. So the next time you stand by a riverbank, remember, you are not just watching water flow. You are witnessing history itself. Which of these rivers would you visit first? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to iNest Facts for more journeys through history and wonder.